Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Open Conversation on Saturday. You hear the song I am playing. I'm back to Futa Jalo, Mama Ya. You know, the brother I am having tonight, whenever he saw me playing music online, he said, play this music, play this music, play the Fulani music. It's not that I never listened to Fulani music. I am a proud Fulani, living, brought up in Fuladu. If you know Basse Santasu, if you know Fuladu West or Fuladu East, You know, we are proud of the cultures, both in the Soninke, the Maninke, and everything. We are so interacted. Musila don jara matanala mo hire jam. Awa misal mini on kala ko won on nani ko mi hirde nen no mi fuddori ko mama ya mi fuddori ko meter mama ya mi jogi hande do Osture brother Osture ala mo anda Osture nder base hayo jarami do wada mo introduce everybody from URR, from Fuladu East to Fuladu West, Kantora, Jimara, you know, Wuli, Sandu, anywhere you know in URR, somebody must know about this brother. You know, I have been trying to get this brother since to talk to him when I start this conversation. Come me foot itu me not do no more. Minimo boy. You know, me father hal do them are. When lam boy o found on me do what busy. Me do ya the school, me do ya what exams jam, you know, te be pare. I don't want to ask him what try, what to go move to another location. Minimum out. I will give you chance. Anytime you are ready, just let me know, please. I want to talk to you, brother, because I have a lot to talk to you about. We have a lot to say. When I never made a mingi when I'm into mingi matung, kono mingi rabe mengi musipe mebe won't belay. You know, mbadi ngol mbal konton na, you know, mo be nala to nala konton, you know, bi aliamo nga programo start nyameng. Before Ninka start, I only play reggae music. But alialong ngamen soto bi womu kom ikafo yalong factors soto nunjan last time ako bamba ba no basela bamba ba killing no wala soto jam because na Usainu Touré la soto Os Touré albe alialong mix master, you know, meter mamaya, so he's the biggest, he was the biggest, one of the biggest mamaya DJs in URR in Passe. Anybody from URR know that boy. From Fuladu East, Fuladu West, Kantora, Jimara, Sandu, name it. There must be somebody who know about this brother. I've been not trying to, you know, about months ago, sort of. Boy, I want to talk to you on an open conversation. Program because he was one of my first targets. Akonya ko boy, nyintumo mbem time o mbem kono chang, you know, mbena exam all kang, you know. So nimpareta mba fole mbe molbe appointment sotola pour kana nga kacha because nga kacha, you know, ntenga miracle Usainu, talking to Usainu will help, you know, our to understand ka lo munebe caring, you know, from home, you know, the experiences, because Usainu have been working in Basse. Everybody know that. He was very active socially, you know, in Basse. He was active both youth in the youth side and in the community level higher. So I will play the mamaya for him because anytime he hear I enjoy, you know, anytime we hear me what play music online, can't go Bangali Touré be na pillow boy, pillows far to Linsan, pull pillow param. I will play this and I will bring him on. I hope you like the song because you know back Yo, Kalti, Muliedo. Yo, big up, big up. What's that over your Ansuana cham imo. Big shoes.
Mama ya boy, hirde fuladu ni, hande ko hirde fuladu.
Hirde fuladu mawɗo.
Non tigi.
Yo, respect. Mawɗo joni no wona en amuɗo ha yejjiten hirde nayi. Assalamu alaikum, Musidalo Jaramo, Moki Nangen Def. Welcome everybody, to the open conversation. OUSAINOU, host mix master. I am happy to have you. Thank you for your time, brothers and sisters. I introduce you to the main man. I don't have to introduce OUSAINOU. Boy, me achete war salmondira e musidangal. If you want, as I always say here, the Basarian youth, you must be linguistic. You must be able to speak more than 1, 2, 3 languages.
Of course.
You are free to express yourself in any language. Send your greetings to the people who are our brothers and sisters who are watching us now. Safala ala sarankule, safala ala chete, safala ala jolpe, safala ya fuladu, boy. Welcome, brother.
Dank Jara Monofevi, Assalamu alaikum, the viewers. Mi salmina fo mo kala inde mudo yettode mudum mbemol be kontona momo na to na konton ma ngeen nuyu ñep kep kuy sétane mala nuyu sa tour ak sa santa nuko Boubacar waxe Boubacar ya fo ñame no Boubacar halir non aka APC. Yeah, OUSAINOU, I am OUSAINOU TOURAY, aka Mix Master. Before no under the name as well. Mix Master. If you say Mix Master, if you don't know me, you had that name. If you're from Basse or you're from like URR and CRR and some part of the city, some part of KMC. So, yeah. I am happy indeed. We do well tigi. Me kontaan bi mbake, ma ngi kontaan bu baax. Yeah, Boubacar num ko waxe man don setan num ko waxe no Boubacar halir no ya fo ñame. In the beginning, he wanted us to have this conversation. This open conversation.
Well, I will save you from translating.
Yeah.
Just choose one language and speak in it.
Okay. Boubacar no one like invite for me have an open conversation. But unfortunately, time one on exams. Yeah, alhamdulillah, the exams were over. and then for what they move from one city to another city, and then up and down the thing on the yeah, it's not easy, you know. So unfortunately, minimum okan time to tell me what is settled, like I will let you know. So yeah, and we spoke over the weekend, last weekend, that minimum yeah is possible. So yeah, let's get a date. So minimum so I am good to go. So here we are today.
So also,
Alhamdulillah, I'm happy that you
many
we are
people
here today, inshallah. Alhamdulillah.
many people will be now asking the question, why does Bubakar want to, why do APC want to talk to us?
Yeah.
But here, why us? Why did I want to talk to you before? But here is the case. I sit down when I started this program, like this open conversation. I name an open conversation. I look at my objective is to talk to people who I think I share. It's not like I don't talk to you all the time. We have contact, you know, since not today. We have me and you, we share a generation. We grew up together. We have been around each other for decades. It's not like if I want to know something, I don't know how to reach to you. But my objective on this program is to talk to people that I think, you know, having the conversations with you can motivate others, or inspire others, or what to enlighten others. It's not like you being hold a bigger position, or you know everything. But I want to talk to my friends or people around me, talk about issues that I think we share together, like our community, our life, our upbringing. But for the benefit of those who don't know you, can you please tell us your profile in a bit? Just tell your profile, where and how, your school background, you know, all those things, and your work background in the Gambia, please.
Yeah, okay, I attended Kobakunda Primary School. From there, I went to St. George's Junior and Secondary School. From St. George's, I went to Nasir. From there, I was in the combos, then trying to look for a greener pasture, or trying to think about traveling and stuff like that. And just for a while, I engaged myself in little studies. That was not like, I wasn't like that much concentrative on what I was doing. But then later, my mom, may her soul rest in perfect peace with all departed souls, asked me come over, and I came over. And then she told me, there is a project called Tostan, and I think you might want to work. I said okay, but before that time I was playing as a DJ, and then this name Mix Master came up when Marlboro at that time, the cigarette companies do advertisement on cigarette things, you know. So Marlboro was having a program in Plaza nightclub, and there was this DJ from City Limit called Aliu Jallo. He's also a mix master. So Aliu Jallo wanted to step out, but he was looking for someone who's gonna take like the musical set before he comes back. And I said, yeah, I can do it. So I started playing. So some few people said, oh, that's mix master. Oh, that's the junior mix master. And this is how the mix master came.
Wow.
So I've been like, yeah.
I think I'm hearing myself from you. Lower your volume
from my laptop.
Yeah, you are listening to Facebook also from here. Your Facebook is on.
Okay, wait. It's now done, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
so
I'm still hearing myself, bro.
No. It's out.
Don't worry.
So yeah. And then this is the way Mixmaster came. So I studied information and technology at the Gambia Telecommunication GTMI in Basse Multimedia Institute in Basse. From
When
there,
was
when
that?
I was, please.
When was that? The studying with the multimedia thing.
Yeah, GTMI. This was when I was working with Tuscan. At the same time, I studied. Um, um, yeah, just to have so the computer skills background. I can already operate the computer. I can do a lot, but you need a certificate. Like doing something without a certificate, it's not something that you have to at least attend a particular institution to guarantee you that you can do that. So I went to GTMI. I completed everything from GTMI when I was still working with Tuscan. Tuscan, I
Okay.
started as a facilitator,
Mm-hmm.
field facilitator.
Mm-hmm.
I was posted in Wuli, Nyakwe, Medina,
Mm-hmm.
where I did some Tuscan programs with the community. I base
Mm-hmm.
in the community.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot with the community.
I will
And
I will come to you to that. Uh, I want to we follow my landare certain things.
yeah,
You mentioned your lovely mother here.
yeah,
May her soul rest in peace.
I
We
mean,
follow my landare. I want to ask you something.
yeah,
How was it to be the son of that academic woman? May
oh
her soul
God,
rest in peace. How was that, brother?
that
How
was
was
really,
it to be
that
the
was
son
really
of
crazy.
an
That was really crazy. That was really crazy.
Tell me about it. I want to know because
People.
andi kon wadi mi landi ma dum. Nene mer ba Allah yurmo mo yafo. Nene
I
ma
mean,
da nene ma wonno she's an academic.
yeah,
She was the role model. She was
yeah,
that icon that everybody look up to.
yeah,
And she was she was not only a teacher.
yeah,
He was like a mother to all those children
yeah,
coming after
in the
the bus
school. Yeah,
attending Kobakunda Primary School.
yeah,
Me,
yeah,
I did not go to Kobakunda Primary School, but most of my friends
yeah,
were there. And I see your mother all the time. She was this perfect, wonderful woman who,
yeah,
you know, how I want to know because if
yeah,
your mother could challenge could follow after people like children, his people from his school, from her
yeah.
school. How was it for you for being her son?
Hey, man, man, actually, yeah, mo you sukat mako ben.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to education,
Mm-hmm.
so don't play with it. I can fully remember when I was in grade 4 and she was teaching grade 4, but I wasn't in her class. Mari Mane is a friend of her. I don't know, Basenajo from somewhere around Mane Kunda, MSK area.
Mm-hmm.
Ko class Mari Mane, Mrs. Mari Mane Muono. So one time, I just me ari after break rek Mari Mane wi dan ne yon ko class nene ma wonda. Mo class
Mm-hmm.
nena wala mi yehi jodi mi jippire mi hoti galle tan he min ni mamanne mama la min mi yalta school wi la ko do mi ko class de dag wodi koy di watta koy di
Why?
watta koy di watta
Kon wadi no ha mero wadi ma transfer from the class of that
yes
to bring her.
she wanted to teach me herself but I don't want that because I know what I face at home so medical school will be worst if I close so when you close home studies
Mm-hmm.
man when you for that was in what a study everybody
Mm-hmm.
will know that I'm doing studies. Yeah, man. I don't have the chance from her. But when it comes to jokes, love, play around, creating everything to make you happy, yes, she's good in that. But when it comes to education, she has no. Oh yeah, what she want you to do is what you're gonna do. You have to
And
do it.
the kon wada, do you know why I asked you this question?
No,
Because in the others, I wanted to know how challenging was it for you
was really
academically.
challenging.
So academically, like being a son of an academic, like your mother,
Yeah,
a teacher.
yeah, yeah,
But the love that she saw you and the freedom she gave you reflected in your lifestyle in
Yeah.
Basse.
Yeah.
Because I can remember when we were younger,
Mm-hmm.
in our like maybe teenage
Yeah.
ages.
Mm-hmm.
You were the first younger youths in Basse who could moro yalta ko sare
Yeah.
haray yalta galle moɗo morta.
Yeah.
You were few of sino woduno sa.
No, I
That's
was
so that
alone. I was
you
alone.
were alone. That's so that
Yeah. And
men know.
later, one Fritunian food started doing that, but I was alone. I was the only one doing that.
So this is why I wanted to know how, because it must be like 50-50. When netene one the money. Sida fala one day, if you want to have what you want, you have to fulfill what I have for you first.
Yeah.
Like grades in komadi wada accurate, you have to be punctual
Yeah.
at school and all those things.
Yeah, but
So
I'm not cutting you short on that. Okay, when it comes to my lifestyle,
mhm,
whatever I want, my mom will give it to me. Not because I have a sister. We are only two car, mashallah. My sister
mhm,
Jojo.
mhm,
Whatever I want, she will do that. She will give it to me. You know. But she said your lifestyle is your lifestyle. But that would not stop her from telling me what is good for me. Although me don't more to know,
mhm,
but she will be looking at me. Alandi, no one I got in PG got in the halta bit no matter.
mhm,
Has a pian mosauru you're teaching him a lesson.
mhm.
So I mean more can any when I was in or deputy gorkoti. So I don't want to hear that. When I go PG deputy gorkoti. There are words, Alandi.
What no one
So
is what
hey,
what correct
and
like.
then wana sauru neata.
Mm,
There are words that you tell the person. There are words, God in the menjuto samen in halani, ondarla ha wena. Yeah, bobo. Couldn't do too.
mm,
I know between me and her, she really
mm,
don't want it.
mm,
But she don't want to put pressure in me. Mera yano hand me FEMA, but she don't want to and I smoke ganja, I smoke weed.
mm,
How andido. But you don't want the pressure. Brother ankadi like elder system ko jibi non kono ko kanko ne
mm,
on no kadi yiɗama the pressure. Happen a time I was talking to my brother, and at that time, at that stage, you
mm.
were. Well, at that stage, Mokala really on stage. So if we have to put pressure in you, our time will stop.
Yes,
So
true.
we just have to let you enjoy the part.
Wala doko, that is wisdom. I elder brother Abraman.
Yeah,
Fenomi fima ino. Boy sabi am wadu misudo tonomo. Boy sabi am friends yanning wano tosa en Cherno Pita en wadi la
yeah,
report ko be jodo to andi kambe kampata ko bro Alphonse to
yeah,
respect to bro Alphonse. Be
yeah,
halni Olandi be fiyang be ni mon lampa kanyum andi APC o fima ko cigarette o fima ta wa o fima ta no yamba. Nyande go
yeah,
broda o rek o jonni lang o nuli lang cigarette mi ari. Mi ardi o jonni lang a stick of cigarette when la mi dettu.
yeah,
Ni mo no mi fima ta when la mi andi a fimay. Woni kono ñande annduɗa bone muɗum wo accay woni lan ko time maɗa wonɗa woni ñande go you will see it, you will stop smoking
yeah,
he was right. I stopped smoking when immediately I stopped. I finished high school. So
yeah,
Usain, say I just want to celebrate your mom because you
yeah.
know what,
Thank you, thank you.
because she was an icon. She
Yeah,
was a role model. she
yeah,
was she was a model to many people, you know. Even sa ndari sa no hidiri ɓiɓɓe janano ɓen noon sa mo ndaari life ma on mo
yeah,
yima andi mi andami ñamma debbo on, maybe on are mo fanɗuno
yeah. Mo
kono
fandu no tigi.
andi mi ñema, we have
Yeah,
been together, we have been rocking.
yeah,
So
yeah,
your lifestyle, it must have been that because the wisdom and the love, the wisdom
yeah,
that you had, and the love that she have for you. That's why she
yeah,
was guiding you accordingly.
yeah.
May you rest in peace. So Johnny,
I mean,
mi fala malan we come me and me Emma and the balle. andi mi ñama yewtay ɓawo yewten yahalen fi time meɗen one time wonnoɗen pay koye when we were younger. But recently, I hear our old elder brothers also now. They're also recalling their time, childhood. They are Basse, on friends of Basse. Are you following them?
I'm following the conversation.
And the last time I had the factors here, I was asking factors during our time when we were younger.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this. What did you've been when did you left Basse even?
Around 2015, ending of 2015.
Tell me, brother.
Yeah.
The Basse we used to have when we were like 10, 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
10, 11 years. And the Basse you left. What is the difference? You seen both of them.
Yeah. Not only what they left buses are things were changing rapidly. Because time meeting. So I don't know enen kondo den sukabe so kotoji din no yade hay what goal train ni sa tawed en figures the sideways but we were trying to emulate we have a good brothers, you know, who were also there for us, you know. So time football heavy ke, you know, we go out. So undo yauti kiki de, you know, we dress yaren joten kampen dula goto yaren attire. Same fotigo club, you know, is all about fun. You know, school academic time you made, and you know, and then we don't compete like dress code or whatsoever. We compete like, oh, now the APC Lapil and mathematics last summer or last year. Well, second term, man, third term do piatalan dunko maide. Dunko me wala de or lapatana or labidi do winner. No, so we compete despite the fact that, you know, we play around, we joke around, we do a lot, but the academic, the school academic thing is also like a basic thing, Manduda, is always in our heads, you know. We really working towards that and working to so much so that, you know, how I got, because, I mean, at that time, you will carry what you repeat. Yeah, subhanallah.
Yeah. What I can echo that. That is true, because Sandari, you know, when we went to the second the higher schools and all those things, like inugolne anko arts A one ma arts B ma science A ma science B. So why not set them what I don't compete? Won't all that it's true. By then, so any, you know, we did not have everything. Like all the facilities, like like now the internet and all those things. But we stick to our books. Most of us, you know, we were common, we were known to be joyful, playful, or to be ragamuffin in the town. But we go to school, we pass our exams, we read our. But Sandari Joni Koko won't I there. What do you see when you left Basse? What was the changes you were talking about?
First of all, Mohammed, Med, thank you very much. Thank you for the prayers. Yeah, thank you so very much. You know, she taught a lot of people in grade 1. A time ago, right, around the 90s, she was also teaching 4 and 5 and something like that. But then later, she concentrated much on the grade 1 because she have this love and affection with kids, you know. After school, I can also remember, you know, seeing a lot of kids in our home, teacher ummi, nena ummi. Other people don't say even teacher, they say nena ummi. So, oh, okay, now you have all these kids. Now you're throwing us aside. So thank you, Mohammed. The changes common in halde kong. Paigo koi maudo on what to ene joto no campaign. Yauting what is fruitful for our future. Despite the fact that one day bandi saltiagal menengal. But we know what we want. We know where we focus. We know the right direction. The right direction we want to, you know, move to. But now you have you have this lot of, you know, this is my area, this is my angle footer, this is my layout, this is my Pale, this is my Phoenix, this is my, so a lot of things, and then the
Like
boys,
you mean
yeah,
faction? The
yeah,
town was
faction,
divided
exactly.
into faction.
Yeah, everybody just want to keep their own side. You don't even. It's only a few.
Hmm.
If for example, Basa, you have like 100 kids, 100 boys. It's only like 5 who don't care and visit all other teams. But all other areas. But what we Mukala on Nangi side, that was really a big fraction Manduda. I mean, I don't know if that stops, but it was like going in a direction. I'm a passing Manduda, meaning nobody can take me. You cannot take me.
But
I
so
go,
Uncle
I
Wanda
go.
Halde Dokong. Wanda Halde Dokong is serious. I mean, Sandari NM Fendo, when we were going to school, most of our friends, some of them are from Kabakama, some of them are from Mane Kunda. We have our friends. We
Yeah,
used to hang out with brothers
yeah,
from Koba Kunda, you know. You have
yeah,
friends. You sometimes we go to Koba Kunda, we hang out there. We go and sit down there like this the Baldes there. We go
yeah,
there, and the Mbalos,
yeah, yeah,
the Mbalos, those brothers, most these our classmates, they become
yeah.
our friends. Like in Ming mi yahay no hay sabu sire. Mi yahay
Ma
no sabu.
mimi wala no mansa jang mimi ko ala area basa mo inata os made a wala de at this area, or like at this wana sambatak wana giroba wana mansa jang wana kaba kamba wana koba kunda yuna hayan lungkari anywhere, not because of the music side, but I have people, I go there, I have friends, I go and chill. It's late. Oh, Mount Awala, yeah, man. When I don't have Kiki, the next day I'm gone. So people come to me. I go to them. So this is an entertainment, and now, like my own fraction. Of course, we have football teams that are rivals, or we have people that are kind of little bit, don't know what's that. But then, like nanga it
So
level, ha nanga
so
konjini fo no
I
kuma no nata hakkunde
I
boys maɓɓe nah.
Sahedike last time when these brothers were talking about the division amongst our youths and
Yeah,
our community. So you know that you have been there,
yeah,
and they said that is one of the things that is bringing the town backwards.
down,
What do
yeah,
you have to say to that? What do you have to say? Because you have been like angawani, because you are mi way ma wi de sa wano ang eng your brother Modu Kutoeng.
yeah,
You have been mentors to a lot of these young
yeah,
lads who grew
yeah,
up, after, because we left after high school and all those things. But
yeah,
ang your brother Modu Kuto, somebody like brother Modu Kuto and others
yeah,
who are there. You are playing this role of our brothers that we used to have. Because menen sa andari wano high level. Menen high men susano fimu de bro like andi adama no haala ɗo joni allah
yeah,
yurmo yaafo baba
yeah,
makko
yeah,
makko sidiba bro
yeah,
bro da
yeah.
sidiba maɗum
Oh,
président malik seka
yeah,
koñami malik iɗa anndi
yeah,
malik ɗon ko
yeah,
highway ɗon
yeah.
fo
Yeah, I
minen
did it.
ɗin brothers ji wonano meɗen hawti e maɓɓe wona fi meɗen hawti e maɓɓe nene baba ko brothers jami kono min susatano hay fimude yeeso maɓɓe
Boy,
because
me ko wiɗa ɗon kon is perfect. It's 100% right. Enen time meɗen sa waɗi nonsense ko lawol ko goɗɗo nangatama foccema ha yara sengo goɗɗo susa haalde. But hande nanguɗo ɓiɗɗo janano foccamo ko police serto ɗon.
unification because
It's gone.
we
It's
were like
gone.
we were like a community, even though it's a diverse culture with
Exactly.
different backgrounds and all
Yeah.
of comments, but
Yeah.
the community was together. People were like, and everybody's looking at the back of the other.
Yeah.
Sikuda wana on community engagement, like togetherness, that break in Pasay. Don't you think that is
What in a break? Ona is not even that breaks. That's already gone. Because no wir dani min hay ko neddo sudoto no fima kon sa asustana feta no fima yeso walla hay sa yi goddo ni mo andi family ma asustana gon fimude yeso makko do hande do goddo do e weltade sakko e fimu enen time meden asusi fottude ticca mara ko lawol
you know
yeah joni ka fotta ticca mara tawda maddi cigarette You know, not only that, but then like these fractions. Fanima itaka between the youths and these coming ones, the little ones growing up, they will grow with that mentality they met others doing. So this fraction himbe 48 today within ourselves. If we want to move not even Base but region as a whole, stop saying this guy is from this area, this guy is from this area, this guy is from here. No. The
Because
Gambia,
I
the
can
region.
remember, I can
Yeah.
remember, I can remember one of our brother in our area, even
Mm,
though they created Base United in our area. Allah
mm,
yirno ya Allah yirno mo ya for Congo Bra.
yeah.
Congo Bra, what he choose Kanko, he will stay with T Johnson because his friends are there.
Yeah.
He was hanging with the brothers of T Johnson. That
Yeah.
is where he identified himself. But Congo
Yeah.
Bra was playing for T Johnson, and and
Yeah.
that was. And you have other brothers like from Kabakama who play for teams in Base. Or
Yeah.
you
And
have
guess what?
some
Maybe heavy players from Mansajan, Angle Footer. They have players from Mansajan playing for Angle Footer. And they're from Mansajan. So why are we trying to, even so, I mean, football,
Hmm,
it's like the football has to bring love, this unity,
hmm.
together. But it's not to bring fractions within ourselves.
So if you know why I want to tell you talk to you first of all,
Mhm.
was because we share generation, and you
Yeah,
also you've been working with the community back home,
yeah,
and you know a lot of these things, like seeing, when we don't used to have a mini stadium, we don't have to have everything, but we have our high level, and those people who are responsible for high level, they make sure that that belongs to everybody, and it is well kept, and those people who were responsible for bringing phone into the town, like activities, you know they were doing their best to make sure that the community was intact. And
yeah.
untuma si eneng sa boy. Anana tano got in a boy, holidays I will go to Combo. Or to
Never.
was you
But
why
Congo na
do you go to Combo
Congo
when
na
everybody coming for Nawetan?
yeah.
Like me jito wano, there was a point that I said, there is influence coming in this town, which will change the ambience in the town. That
Yeah.
was when they started fighting against this culture of these cultures, like the culture that the cultural tolerance of the town, like celebrating having the Christmas season, we having our Manekunda, they have their Kankurang, they go around in the town. Koba Kunda, they have their own. Our area, we have our Jubolel, our IOGT, with brother Kaka.
Deliver.
Yeah, and you have like T Johnson when they started
Yes, sir.
introducing this thing
Yes,
hunting
sir.
in town.
Yes, a hunting from yeah.
But they started fighting that culture, that cultural tolerance in the town. So people started like bringing identification
Yeah.
amongst us. You are this, you are this, you are that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This me, I think allowing outside cultures, to fight against the culture that was the cultural tolerance of the our community, bring these factions too, because people
Yeah.
start identifying others. You are this, you are that, and you are men
Arandi
coming.
Arandi Modo menen come wonno sukabe gila wondo den much younger than this.
Hmm,
You need to Mauni sir.
hmm,
Awatano identify who is a Christian, who is a Muslim. You
hmm.
cannot identify it. You cannot look someone into the eye or look someone's appearance and say and call him a Christian or a Muslim. You cannot do. You don't even know that because we don't know that. You can hear someone's surname like a Christian surname, but he might be a Muslim. When it comes to our Muslim fest, we enjoy it together. When it comes to Christmas fest, we enjoy everything together. That was like the cultural background of our region, or I can say the Gambia, you know, because we have everything in common, you know.
What do you think?
The only way forward that we can do is like, if we want to move our community, Basse, the region URR, if you say Basse includes all the surrounding villages and the region as a whole, if we want to move that, we have to put our differences at the side and work in the interest of the region, not the interest of one person. Acem mokala so what he a section say direct more before what a sengo mudum yejita ta what no darani no gila follow.
Can you elaborate on that? Can you because Andy, last time I have these brothers here.
Yeah.
Most of this have been a big problem. If every Andy when I go to see two team a lepata kono force two team to lepai.
Yeah. And Andy,
this point you are saying here, many people are saying the same thing, that you know people have been like, it's more like individualism. The community is gone.
Yeah.
People are like if I listened to the other day when they asked brother Alaji Sidibe when he came back, they asked him to say to tell us the feedback about Basse. You know, he said what he said is that outstanding there. I will say this. He said there is individual development in the town. You know, individually the town is people are developed, but if you look at the community is dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
So what do you have to say that?
Before I go, Kaltin Kadimane Fode Mane. He used to be a very good runner, 100 meters, 200 meters. I can fully remember that. You know, he was among the fastest runners when we were young. 100 meters. Oh my God, you don't see him. Yeah. When he used to play football, the only best thing he can do is just to kick. Even if you're in front of him, he will kick the ball and he will run back.
Tony Robula. Kaltin
Big up yourself, yeah. Big up yourself, brother. Yeah. Like Kuala you see the weekend, individually, people are developed. But if we come to the community is dead. Yeah, koko weekend kono ko yiru ko non kadi woneri. When you say, I will minna alaji ko gonga hali. APC. If a project is in town, in a project on co-host journal project on. I worked only because I need something from that project. You know. So Andari 99.99 projects, not only in URL, in the Gambia, they phase out and fail because the strategic plans for those projects are not intact. How to make sure the project continue and survive. The only project I see right now surviving and continue is the project I was before, the NGO I was before, Tustan.
Tell us about that. You know, wait. Before you tell us, before we talk about.
I will come to that.
Before we talk about Trustan, I want to ask you this: how you have been a community activist? I don't know, worker. You have been working with our community grassroots level.
Yeah.
How is it? Because how is it to work with our community, like towards like a community development? Because Sandari, last time I will just hint something. Maybe you know about it. These brothers, when I have them here, we were talking about the sport, about Basse. They mentioned about a project that was meant for our mini stadium, but we lost to LRR because of the division of our community. You know, the fighting amongst our people at home.
Yeah. Kodumon ma handude. Arandi so tawi en wi en gollu Basse. En fo en golla Basse no se dem fala. Kono non kare wata inde goddo ko bay fos o tawta ma golle. kono neɗɗo kadi ka golla e fii Allah because ha ndaari honno waɗi saare nden hinde hayso waɗani stagnant ala yaarude fast so yimɓe ɓen faalira noon individually yeah people are developed but the community or the region is dead because one person is trying to take ko himɓe ɓen fof hawti nanga ɗum ukka ɗum e jiifa muɗum anga hulani Allah joni ndaaru for example a project of the mini stadium came to Basse ɓe ɗetta on project ɓe naɓamo ma LRR or CRR or whatever or wheresoever why are they allowing that ko honɗum waɗi ɓe waɗa ɗum allow mo landiɗa kala no weli ɗengal can defend himself or herself to a point so at the end you don't have a clue where is the problem so, because all these people in front they are all Bamba Kebas.
Yeah,
and
like
then this youth these young ones our high so ɓe hecca en ko seeɗa walla wonde maɓɓe gore walla ɓe hecca en hayso ko seeɗa they at least kamɓe so ɓe ari so they could have helped and move this to another level but no so tawi joni anga inni you have a grudge like I said the only problem of Basse and the region is if you have a grudge for another side kari ko ama Phoenix immori kari ko Kaba Kamba immori kari ko Masijang immori kari ko ɗum immori ay nani kari ko URR immori yata mawɗo that is the only problem this is the barrier and to solve the problem we have to break that barrier and how are we going to break that barrier we leave our difference aside.
Amadou Balde said the youths of URR and the teenagers, they are controlled by the evolution of technology. And most of the youths are abusing, yet or don't know the advantage of using the internet. What do you say to that?
He is very right. Because now, mo yiɗa kala no feti fi internet. There is a lot of things happening on the social media. They abuse it anyhow they want. They don't know. One thing people don't know about this internet, I give them one tip. Go to Google, for example, search for headphones or search for beds or search for tables or search for something. Just go to Google, not in Facebook. Just go to Google, search for something. Just search for it 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. After 3, 4, 5 minutes, go back to Facebook. What you were searching in Google, you find it.
You are right.
Where you're scrolling.
That
shows you don't even know whatever you're doing on your phone. They know it.
Sometimes you don't even have to search it. Sometimes you keep on talking about something, because your phone have a microphone. It have a microphone and you don't know. So, now even, you see Google, you don't have to type. You just have to say Google TOURAY. It will tell you, it will bring TOURAY and all those things.
Yeah.
But, do you know why I want to talk to you about our community? Because, Constant, you have been with the community. Our Basse and URR community that in depth. And if I may ask you, what did you see in our community that you think?
First of all, I will thank not because I work with the institution or the NGO, but I will commend them for the wonderful job well done. Because first of all, the CEO of that NGO don't even play with her NGO. She don't even play with it. She don't joke with it. She's an American who live in Senegal for more than 20, 25 years or 30 years. She speak Wolof or any other language like mother tongue. Tostan, they started. People think they only want to work on FGM or FGC. No. There is a project called democracy, human rights, health and hygiene, and problem solving, and microfinance. And all these are steps that you have to work on, that you have to engage the community. In Toaster, nobody is a teacher. You are just a facilitator.
So can you educate people like me? Let's talk about what were the objective of Trostan? Because Mami Drame no what agree mother do Mami.
Yeah.
Mami Drame wrote, she said, you know, Trostan really did a big change in our communities.
Yeah,
can you tell us some of those things?
They made they change, if like 100 people, for example, they change 97 of them.
How?
Okay, this is how it works. First of all, there are lessons, classes, because you cannot just jump and give someone money without going through the basic steps. So these basic steps are to, first of all, let the people know what is their rights in their own languages, not in English, in Mandinka, Sarahule, and Fula. They have to first of all know what is their rights. They have to first of all know what is democracy. They have to first of all know what are the human rights and how to solve a problem. What is health and what is hygiene? These are the sectors, and they come on skills and microfinance studies and so on and so on. So these are the steps that Tostan take. And after the 3 years of the project, we have an evaluation. And in this evaluation, these communities are evaluated to know if these people really did they really know what they were here for. Because they know the community you're going, they know, but they don't actually, they have it in mind. Is it wrong or right? So you have to tell them this is right. No, this is wrong.
You are talking about the female genital mutilation and all those things.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, like I said before, people think, okay, Tostan come no for FGM. No, that's not their basic.
Let me sorry, I'm coming on you like this. Can you tell us what kind of projects that you and the Trostan were carrying out in within our community in Basse itself?
They have, like I said, they have these basic steps that they have to take,
like
democracy, human rights, problem solving, health and hygiene.
Let's talk about democracy. How were you people making young Bassarians or people of Basse to know what is the essence of democracy?
Okay, actually, we target communities. Basse have it, but you have Koba Kunda, and then you have the side villages. Most of this project target the vulnerable.
Like when you say vulnerable.
When I say vulnerable, these are people who might in Gambia, people are not stupid. People think these people in the villages, they're stupid. No, they are not. They're kind of vulnerable because they don't actually get the real answer, the real thing. What exactly is that? They have it in.
You want to say they are ill-informed?
Yeah. For example, you are sick. You come to the health center. Every time you come, you pay a bill. You pay. But you come a time, you are denied. You are denied to have even a paracetamol, and it's your right to have it. It's your right to have it. You are paying your school fees every month, but because of you fail only 2 days, and money is delayed, and you are kicked from the school, kicked out. Oh, there are a lot of things for the villages that you people have to share, and you don't even know that you are part of that. When, for example, when we come to like labor, we have this concept. It's only women, so it's only men who are allowed to do mechanic or drive heavy trucks or do whatsoever. Ladies are not. That's not a lady, a woman job or a lady job. Bro, we base here. We see women driving big trucks.
So you people were trying to change
Trying to tell them they can do it. They can do it.
the mindset of the
The
community.
mindset of the people that you
So
cannot do this. No, you can do it. As a woman, you can do it.
if I understand you, Trostan is more about of community awareness, teaching people to know what their rights are, and to let them know what are their obligations. Also, it's something like that.
The ex-president Jammeh was kind of a little bit disturbed. Because he was getting the false information about Tustan. Because there was a time the people don't even know that they have the right to vote for anybody of their own choice. And the people don't know their votes count.
Do you,
Tostan made
do, you-
Tostan made people to know that their votes is their voice. Their votes are valued. They don't
but
have to sell it. If they want to change anything in that country, they have to use their votes and vote for the person they think.
Usainu, let us talk about this for a minute. If you look at the way our community is, the way politics is carried out in our communities, then Trostan have a lot of work to do, because people are, even the politicians themselves, they don't give accurate information. They don't give good information to the people, and the young people also, they are they are not well trained. They don't have this democracy, that they don't know about the democracy that Trostan want to give them. Don't you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
Because I will give you an example. Wait, let me finish.
Yeah.
Look at what is happening since from the First Republic to date. You
Let
see
me
the
let me let me help you one thing.
Mm.
Tostan did not cover the whole country of the Gambia, the whole length and breadth of the Gambia. The project started in URR. The changes in URR, the way people know what's going on in URR, you cannot fool the people now. Believe me. If what I left, if the people are still using, or they're still with their with the mentality that they have before, you're not gonna fool them. You're not gonna fool them. Believe me.
So I think you see, Ahmad Banda also wrote. He wrote while on holidays. Ahmad Banda lived in UK.
Yeah.
I think he wrote that, in Giroba. He read one of your papers,
Handouts.
handout in Giroba, and he found
Yeah.
it very interesting. And
Yeah.
the community needs projects like that. What is
Yeah.
what
Let me just come into, before I answer that. There was I was in this section. This microfinance. People are the villages after completing the 3 years of the project. They go on they have a life skill training. Like, we have different kind of life skill training. We have poultry, whatsoever, like a skill, like whatsoever business you want to take on. We offer free to send people, their facilitators and their supervisors, free of charge, to these communities. And in fact, they are giving lunch, breakfast, and dinner just for them to know. They don't pay a penny. Just for them to know. I'm not promoting just them because I was working with them. But believe me, that I in fact know a lot. that I should, in fact, utilize in my life. I know that from Tostan.
So you think Trostan also was a life changing
Yeah,
changing?
in me. Yeah,
How? Can you tell
yeah,
us how? How? Give
yeah.
us an
Because like Ahmad Balde said, APC, I wish you have a handout from Tostan's book in
I
Pula.
have I have maybe do advice me. You me land on my puller hal na hal we puller. My India
Me,
you to puller. Maybe
yeah,
then you can express yourself better. Hal
yeah,
we
me,
puller.
yeah, me. I Tostan program mappe sa
Hmm.
dari mo tigi 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 tigi. Atawa no be wona yarde no no yimbe be wona sikkirde no wona be wona ko woni this the fact Tostan is taking means I mean Tostan okay a life changes in me.
Hmm.
If you go through the books, also what to facilitate,
Hmm.
because you'll be reading. You are just to facilitate. You're not a teacher. You are a
Hmm.
facilitator. You facilitate and help them out.
Hmm.
Because when you read in Fula or Mandinka or Sarahule, they know. So it's like give and take. Ko yewtay woni, ko yewtay, ko yewtere. O
Yeah.
facilitator fo ko wonda base ko community fo ko yewtere. So when you are chatting, you know a lot. Ɓe mawɓe rewɓe mawɓe worɓe koko heewi woni ko hoore maɓɓe.
So
So if
you learn from the community,
you
bringing
learn,
them.
you learn, 100% you learn. Boy mawɗo min mi wonno ko community
Hmm.
believe me, my mom, may I so rest in perfect peace. Min mi arano sawo defana lan cuuɗum wa'ana lan wa ko goɗɗum boy ɓe defi.
Hmm.
I don't have that feeling anymore. But they are living a beautiful life. You eat healthy food. You come to the community, you are like, you hold them to that level of, you be like they are. You have everything. They will just like, boom, outside. They will show you out here. So, but after these 3 years, after 3 years of the project, what an a life skill training project. After this life skill training project, you have a certain amount of money that I might not disclose. So this certain amount of money, maybe 5 people will use this for 6 months. You pay back with a small amount of interest. For example, Satostan John Lima, for example, $100. Yeah, put a business for 6 months.
Mhm.
And they're on $100. If you are a very good man, maybe people what and do that. Yeah, I was really impressed, man. Because I was a microfinance supervisor. I
Oh,
go around.
sinoni andi on wadi mi fala kayo abon do jogi boy goddo no gollida e Trostan before
Yeah,
I talked to him before. I will bring him on here.
yeah.
I don't want to spoil that chance that I will know everything about Trostan.
Okay.
I know what I'm Holanda because boy brother time Tono Bewadi Walla no Sirifo.
Yeah.
Trostan was the first people to come, and when Sirifo
Right.
willingly,
Yeah.
like a voluntarily, he went out to sensitize our people, to let them know about the dangers of how to
Corona.
call it corona. And
Yeah.
Trostan saw that. He said Trostan was the first people who reached out to him to give him some support. So
Yeah.
after then, I have a contact from a brother who is working with them. I promised to talk to him too. He's from Brazil.
No, me got why had they to stand for me hard time again.
Mhm.
You cannot finish it. But like commune halde ko microfinance supervise microfinance project ko sa letti odo 6 months already you pay with a little bit interest. You are not paying to Tostan, you are paying to the community. That money is given to the community in cash. So Tostan doesn't need penny from it. It's already given to the community. So if you are paying me, if I take, you are the chairman of that
But
community management committee.
Factors is coming against you here. Factors no fala jagude ko when I chimo. When you I have to invite him here to clear the air out.
Min andi on to fokkiti accudu
No problem. Me ono ngandi ugo ko bandiji base. I'm not talking about. So here is what I'm saying here.
yeah.
During your time, do you think our community know the essence of or the objective of trust? And do you think our community itself, like in Basse and all the surrounding, do you think
Yeah.
Sikuda
Yeah. And gonna mean and never Kamudu. Last presidential election shows it, right? Parliamentary shows it.
No, because Sandari, no, I'm totally against that.
You gonna against that.
Sandari,
People came out and voted. People came out and voted.
but they vote based on tribal lines.
9.
Yes, in Basse,
9.
in our consequence, well, because those people who Sandari, I'm not going to sabotage the votes of Mr. Magase. But
Yeah.
Sandari, all the Sarankule community, they voted.
And there are people, in fact, not even Sarahules, they voted for Magasi. They voted for Magasi. I know people who are not even Sarahules. They are pure fullers like you, Jallo, born and brought up, parents from another country.
But no, I was disturbed to follow that election because if I see the results of that election, I see people voted based on tribal lines.
Yeah, Arandi, this platform is not for politics. Forget about it.
You can talk politics here. I don't care. This is an
conversation.
No, my brother.
It's a conversation.
You cannot be without politics. Nobody can tell you there is every platform is a political platform. Because you know why? Politics run the lives of everybody.
Yeah, that I agree with you 100%. So what we gonna komone halde ni ko mawdo.
Uncle Mommy disagree with me. Maybe I am wrong. I am not saying I am right also. But
arandi mi hallama hunde wotere so minima before base URR himbe be yaltatano sayno ko dowri ko so tay ko honbe people woni ko in their one community, you have only 5 people who will vote. But before Tostan want to project mo woni kala, we do make sure that all the kids have birth certificate that you don't even see. We engage the community health department. We engage them. Or we go and write the names of all these kids and everyone who don't have a birth certificate. We engage these people and they give them birth certificate. Everybody. That we have done. We want to make sure that people get their voters card.
Did you people do that for the township itself in Basse? And what do you do in that Basse?
Yeah, Basse, when you say Basse,
no, I mean Basse. I'm not talking about Mane Kunda, Damfa Kunda. I'm talking about
Basse. Yeah, Basse Santa Suti was mobilized somewhere around because I think when that was happening, I don't have a clear something about it. I don't have a clear information on it, but I'm sure there was nobody time of Anuda. People were invited. Anuda got in need birth certificate. Pour be Arabe okira be walla be birth certificate. It doesn't. When you are born here, you are entitled to have your birth certificate. We make sure that we work to that level. And most people registered. Most of these people registered. Most of them got their birth certificate. I can fully remember all pa hebuno time anduda all pa krubali. Me arno mi mo jogi dongi e wakande birth certificate. Mi modi do fo wella mi do foti wat dun distribute before lan tawde mo kara aram journal. Mi no okay, that's very good. Musical ko benen tuwone wadde dum ko laddo ili menen kar meden wada do. Mi mo okay, good. So any voters card, everybody will go and register. So tell you man in Futike this parliamentary election or election, we will talk to them. Go and vote. We will not tell you who to vote for, but we will tell you this is your right to vote. So so minima tribal lines alano time anyway, time one no.
No, we are talking about the past parliamentary election.
Past election. past election on every did no okay. Johnny Areng to be like 100% fact. People didn't want no confuse. The only thing that they are seeing is Yaya Jammeh to go.
No, I'm not talking about a presidential election. I'm talking about the parliamentary seat of our constituent. I'm not talking about the whole Gambia. I'm talking about.
If we are to talk about politics, we're going to talk about the whole Gambia because
yes, we talk about the whole Gambia. I will come with you on that. Because you know why I want to talk about the.
I think if we have to talk about this political thing, we will engage most of our time on this political because I'm not going to agree with you. I'm not going to agree with you that
you are not the only one who disagree with me that the parliamentary election in Basse was not based on tribal line. That is this Mahu.
Big up yourself, bro.
Mahu PS also disagree with me. It's okay. But that was my observation. I was not in the Gambia. I just followed. I see when the results were coming, where they were coming from Basse, because I was following Basse's seat, because you know why? Because I was supporting this young generation, the youths there, like Kajatu Jabi and their campaign team. I was following them. No problem. Johnny, I will. If you want,
you bring me a special time for that political time. We will talk about.
Can we take 2 minutes, 5 minutes break for a drink? I play another song, then we come back. We go back to our Basse.
I will. I think I would like us to talk about this integration thing.
I will come to you. I will come to you to that. I have the points. Don't rush me. I don't know if I could be I want to talk to you gradually. Because you always follow me to play Guinea music, Fulani music. I will play you another song. I'll play another song. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah,
please.
I hope Bengali also will leave me in peace.
Yeah, I will just take water here before you. Yeah, I'll be back.
Murabunga Jelanema Base ha combo boy. How many times did you buy?
Yeah.
Jelu sodu da Murabunga boy. Asoda no Murabunga.
I am go chupa chips muchana. Wali you remember Murabunga chupa chips in pink
boy,
color.
MC Mbalo boy, Majidi boy, Ang MC Mbalo boy, Abraman Kula boy, Roadman boy. You know? Ono go Murabunga tunga uno donga mude boy. Boy, when I mention these brothers, what come to your mind? Especially MC Mbalo. MC Mbalo. I started hanging out with you because of MC Mbalo.
MC. Yeah. No, mind on what to do, you know. Yeah. No, God didn't me tell me what I reflect, you know, like trying to focus on the boys, you know.
So far like mi sepa mi ya America. Mi tawa ya modi mako jabu tolang beungwango. Ko kozi na ngoddo jara jall. Mo tonya lan do ni onto modi banjo mo ala defension. Modi mako mi ya mi tawa ya mi wada be fight. Mi do wada train. Fi modi mako mo ni ande train. O anda. Mo fala lan tonyu do fala mi sepa mi ya America mi tawa ya. Boy. Jare on no ay tanala. On no family on. Respect, you know, beungwang ko seriang. Boy, yeah. You know, me fala yoteng gradually, like the second part. Me fala yoteng about our youths in Basse. After then, because see, time Okieng we talk about integration in Europe, because Sandari profile Mao, you have been working in Basse, in the Gambia, you know, you have been a civil servant there. You know? So you have been working, you know. So I don't know where. So in the private sector, because I could trust on what do they and other. Boy, what are the difficulties of the youth man and their Basse and you are at? Like as a youth man, like growing there, you know, somebody who have to work from home and seeing the environment. What were those constraints around we are seeing?
Yeah. First of all, the problem is okay. I worked with Toston for some years, almost 6-7 years. Then when we moved from Toston, I worked with a foreign company called Gromish Calbro. They were working like on the EU, European Union. They were the people supervising, monitoring all these road constructions in Basse and Soma, Basse, Soma, and so on. So you name them. So, but then like growing in Basse, you know, Mauna, people think like Kokongaika wonder. No, you're in a hole. Because the lifestyle you have in Basse, if you concentrate a lot, you will basically make it out anywhere you go. But if you think the lifestyle of the people living in the city, like going out to the clubs, jumping from one corner to the other, and all those things, not focusing on what you're doing. We saw, come on, when we were young, we saw people moving out from the city come to Basse for education.
Thank you. Thank you. You mentioned something. So you let me what them are called. What wonder to when did Basse become that boring? Because when we were younger, Basse used to have a lot of entertainment spots. If you like Sandari and then up to the 2000, up to 2001, when I finished high school, Basse used to have like three major entertainment centers.
Yeah,
Like if it is nightclubs, you have
yeah,
standard nightclubs. Like if you while some of us who've been to the combos who used to go out in the we could say like a nightclub that I used to know, like Alice nightclubs, when it was that, and Plaza nightclub. Even when they had the Jambe Dula nightclub,
yeah,
those were top standard nightclubs. Even some of the nightclubs in the combos, when they were going to Bal Puser in the combos, we had our nightclubs. We have our standard nightclubs in Basse, and there
very
were
good one.
enough entertainment. Basse was not boring,
Yeah,
but and we had like the cinema dunia, we have cinema same, we have like Allah ya for MMJ in to video
yeah.
club Jima Coding.
Plus
You
Lodge.
have you have enough entertainment in town. The town was not dead. So in Lugonde Basse was Engaika. Maybe when did Basse happen? When did it happen? When did it become so boring? To
Actually, Konovir, and it started all around 2002, 2003, 4, something like that. Um, Up to 2005, I can say. From there, I yet had nothing because, okay, I think the main thing that you know, the people running these places, you know, I don't know, they just they do direct, they don't take care of it again. Or we have, I cannot actually tell what exactly was the problem. Kung what didn't food the jiki jiki right, food the human. But then the only major, I can also say the major factor that contributed to that was eneng time of food the the club. Maudo. Tay interne men manini ko ano gadi ko secondary school food the the club, time men in primary school kaya suuɗi giɗoɗa darɗa aɗa huuli to kotoji ɗi yinde mo ham
time primary school ko julde yayno ɗen ko youth center boy. Youth center
enen ko
jere boy.
youth centre wonno ɗon walla heɓen arli parti mo annduɗa ko 6 o'clock 7 o'clock watta over so jemmaji ɗin ɗum ɗon ko kotoji ɗin ɗum joyi kono joni bo mawɗo aymo ta ko ennare yaha club aɗa fotta e gorejo ɓiɗɗo maɗa ko club ɗon boy so ko ɗo waɗi kotoji hewɗi waɗi stop I as a DJ I was having some plans but it doesn't work through because I was engaged on a lot of things mi waɗi engaged on different activities te mi jotta kono ko yeyno ha miɗo gollida no grommich kala bro mi joɗota kono ko heewi because I like traveling a lot. I'll be going to Tamba, I'll be going to Dakar, I'll be going to Chess, I'll be going to Kolda, I'll be just like combo, yagol combo kay do no ano la ndiyam bubudam. Yeah, hande after hande do no ano la ndiyam bubudam. So every time I was thinking of like having a special night, like calling it a salsa night or calling it a special another name whereby you have like above 40. If you are less than 40, you don't come into the club.
But you were not 40. You were not 40 yourself.
I wasn't 40, but I was a DJ. I can play for them.
How do you want to organize an event that you are not qualified to enter?
I'm not qualified to enter, but as a DJ, I'm qualified to enter.
No,
I'm
bro,
an entertainer.
I'm an disqualified for them. You are like in your 30s. How could you want to in your 30s? How do you want to organize an event that is above your age?
Above my age.
andi no andi enen jamano men en dartoto en darti en boyno dartade laamu because enen fuɗɗiɗen natde jambe dula they know not we were young we should not go there Alice night club brothers jimen ni be waɗana ton create ɓe ni only above 18 we were our generation we are the first people we waɗa ñaay yeah you know we
ɓe goɗɗo en kadi ɓe goɗɗo ɓawi
ko ɓe waɗi create jambe dula boy donc kadi ko ɓe ni pay kunnata ɗon we were our generation we went there our group angiɗa andi min e ma en MC Mbalo en boy Abdraman Kula en you know
yeah
so Dartagol brother so is it so why there because me last time I went to Basse all our friends what they were complaining was there were no entertainment in the town is dead.
Yeah, because entertainment sectors, entertainment places the one what I can handle the proper way.
Why?
Maudo in other generation don't see the horde. And then go in and say and tea and hore and jump and menanga and got the we ma correct and got it got go mile to Finota. When I bus a police mile to Finota. You know, because Mokaran nangi komun konko kange. Ene on wattu boy a fottano koto o sofinama susannude nene maɗa e bammaɗa walla koto maɗa ko ɗum waɗi o sofinila ɓe ɓeydante you know but I joni yeah like I said you know the kids you know sukaɓe you know I mean min e maɗa yimnata enen yaha club you know tawa ɗon goreɓe enen time o kotoji ɗi yaheno club
andi boy minen brothers jamen ɗin ko koñ boy Allah inno yaafo bro Dabo en boy Dabo boy o inni bo waɗi try awronki yomin accu yagol club so kanko yatata club anyway bo o waɗi stop yagol club from that back then so sister ji amen ɗin kadi most of them bro ɓe acci yagol club because of menen because menen ɗino men accata andi ene on time on groupe meɗen boy min yema en Abdraman en you know wi yiɗi pati ha maayi boy so ko wonɗa haalde ɗo ko wawata wadde blame this young generations also doing that
enen tinno hoore gono ko ɓeɗo ɓuuri en tidde hoore so ɓeɗo ɗo ko tidde hoore mom waɗi kotoji ɗin joni koko wiɗa ko rek kotoji ɗin kadi inde kamɓe kadi woye ɓe ata club so a yiye kadi joni I mean even if you waɗi organise age manduɗa ko on age ɓe foti yaade club ala ɓennema non mi yiyata on woni aya 15 years no waɗi hoore makko 18 years 20 years
so ko sikkuɗa ko ɗum waɗi most of this entertainment
it's actually not I cannot basically this is basically the problem but I think like these entertainment centers are also not handled.
Is it true that there was a time that they banned fural in Basse? Is that true?
Yeah, no time manduda. Yeah, it was banned. Nobody was allowed to do that because
why?
Because the yeah, if you have to really get into to know the laws of the country, I mean, you know, you are not allowed to disturb someone that I'm a late night. So where these furals are organized, that surrounding will be disturbed till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. They will not be sleeping.
So why was the tolerance by then?
Yeah, by then, could be they don't know actually, and that exactly it was like they can stop it or whatsoever. So now, when you need a funeral, you have to put it at a place whereby you cannot disturb the public. So this is why around the youth center was an open place because for such kind of entertainment. No, youth center can what is a bill, and at that time, and the speakers, they all face this way. So if you have to divide the volume of the music, so you have only like 10% coming backward. So all the 90% is going this way. And where is it blowing? It's just going this way. So it's a distance whereby you might disturb people, you know. But actually, a time that wanted to stop, and it was also like disturbing the business of the small ones, you know, the people creating to have a little bit fun, a little bit money, and all those things. you know. And the other thing also is like, fine, before we don't have all this promoter thing, you know, MC thing. I'm a promoter, I'm a music promoter, I'm a DJ and all. But now everybody want to be a DJ. Everybody want to organize a program. So the club owners are also looking for money. So the only thing this entertainment can come back is like giving chance to each other. You have a you are a promoter. You want to organize a program. Consult the other promoters. Have discussion with the other promoters. Organize
but
this.
this is,
They will help you out.
boy, if I listen to you also now, it's
Yeah.
the same cry from the youths when they talk about the sport activities. That is, there is no unification. If you talk about the projects, the town projects that me and you hear from the groups that we belongs to, that you hear see that there is no unification among our people there. Like all entertainment on, you know, Base Alano like a standard like youth center and all those things. Kono, all these big names today, like enen ko wonno den pay koy, we can say Yusundur Ali Base or what it on play
Baba
under
Mal.
like of Baba Mal Araino Tong, Umar Peneng, all these big names, big artists who used to come to Base and play. And the
Yeah.
town used to you know, they don't have these big facilities, and it was why were those people kept able to you know to certain unification or certain organizations or organization like being well
Yeah.
organized to
Yeah.
bring such
Like we
livelihood
have.
into the town, and
Like
now
we
that is dead.
have.
Mm,
Alani. So tay ari time of that no, for example, Musangom or Yusundu or Baba Mal or
mm,
Omar Pele.
mm,
So tay we or be one adude Yusundur wala Omar Pen wala whatever.
mm.
So the people they want little own group, not because they want something, but they want those people to achieve. But it's different from now, whereby you have like everybody want to be a promoter, everybody want to call a musician. How can you organize like a fundraising program, 7 different or 10 different kind of fundraising program in 1 month with different groups? It doesn't work. We have to give
Yeah,
time.
you are draining the people. You are draining the people, so the people will not
So
have
you
money to
have to
come to
give
the rest.
time. You have to give time to the people. The club owners could organize their programs. The promoters who want to call other musicians outside, rappers, or organize, you know, these young ones, these coming young ones, musicians, you know, they will follow about and organize a program. Give it a time, like in a month once, or in a month 2 times. So the club owners will take up the other 2 weeks of interval. But in one town, you have 3 clubs or 4 youth center, all these entertainment facilities are operating at the same time with different promoters. How will you come out with something? So some other people, at the end of the day, you don't even know where to go. So at the end of the day, you just sit home. Or you go here, it's boring, you just waste your money and you don't have money to go to the other program, you better sit home.
So like
But you think,
they are like challenging, they are fighting like they are organizing
so
programs with each other.
I don't kadi ko ko thing manduda, the promoters themselves they have to back each other before the wallo dirde.
But how can they do that when they are fight? They are not united. They are not united like the rest of the other organizations in Base,
I
because
mean,
say or this or lack of unification among our community, it reflects in lot of sectors. Because last time I talked to Factors who was talking here.
yeah,
I was talking to Factors, and we were talking about political. I engaged him about the political side of Basse,
yeah,
and he let me see how dishonest and united people were. You know
yeah,
how he told me how he mentioned, even he gave an example about how those people were like, you know, playing, you know, playing with the campaign of brother Seluba, and all those things. And if he tell you how they sabotage, or you see there is no unification among the people. People are not honest to each other. Sandari.
Randy, Baba Seluba, people just started sabotaging unnecessary. Since in the beginning, this unification. So Tawi, we want to work and move this region ahead. Let us move this unnecessary, mindset manduda. It doesn't have any help. It doesn't make no good to the region. Instead,
before we dwell on this, I want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
What do you think is the way forward for URR and Basse in general? What is the way forward?
Simple and easy.
What is the way forward?
Togetherness. It's very simple, Maudo. It's very simple. No. Let us put our political agendas aside. Politics will come and go. This is nature. So politics will come and go. Let us put our politics aside. Let us put our differences aside. Let us look and see what is better for the region. Despite the fact of wherever you are in the corner of the region, if you can contribute to the success of that region, come on, why not? But as far as Uba, Maudo, no.
But that become a norm in our community now. People
it is already a norm. Forget Italian.
Is already I even recently I'm I'm somebody who's not, I am not afraid to say what I want to say.
Yeah.
It even reflects up in the diaspora. In our diaspora organization. These factions you are talking about won't be only one the Basse. How do Basse nabe one like to lose I will give you one example. Misiki Oskurubali Germany, bro Oskurubali Kokaoma. Bro Os no made hal de wounde. Nungai Johnny, it's on my head. He left audios. Andy Kanko, he say he don't like to write. He's Kodungo Oini Basse Fosi how timbewa. Enforcing so dimbewa. Sarena Kimambewa Koyasi Walat. He went further to explain what he meant. Oini sitai wonde mambewa mbansino yasi. Usenu Kurubali, Kanko Usenu Kurubali. O ario yimbewa mbang. Oina ya miacha osture si ario natina imbewa mbang.
Yeah.
Kanko ya walo yo. Usenu Ture kadisi ari yimbewa mbang yasi ina boy APC kanko sakito to arde so ario natina imbewa mbang. Non. Himbe beng ko don acceta mbewa mbang. Sarena ni bambewa ko yasi don wala ta sitai ko ndiang tangara tawma na madu siko kuibe barabe ujam. That saying that is people to what I learned from his that knowledge, what brother Usainu Kulbari was trying to share in the forum was collective responsibility. You do not have to wait for somebody for what you think is your duty or your responsibility, and you cannot start to just to live your man actual goal ko fodda wadde kon goddo fata dum wadde sanari youth center. It is too sad onon time no youth center woniri non o yara non dari base high level, it was to understand that
I was a high level. It was really a funny thing. Because at a time, brother my phone they were trying to help so that high level on what did they renovate. Uncle Dabo and Dabo Monda Halde is my uncle. Or my grandfather and some out of it. because yeah, grandfather, because kanko mama, we are family, you know. Kanko mama be healthy.
I know.
Yeah. So and a lot of all those Kotoji, you know, MSK and to, you know, a lot of people. You know, having what they raise funds, you know, a lot of people. Time where I jamerno Gambia kuno menkali so me what they raise funds from a lot of this fuller subs, you know, body bunkers and all this because high level was the only place manuda I moto command serek too far on what I enjoy her mother said Dara football yauta. So to fence the field to stop this we were working on all those things. But I cannot tell you, me myself, I cannot tell you Honto hala munyu kong immori. You know.
Hala munyu.
What does stop
like do you mean like
Nyerme immori, and from nowhere I cannot even tell you, me myself, I cannot even tell you from nowhere they nyerme immori. Joki jeki rek physical planning immorito. Ko this guy won't know to me it in them ko combo na josa. Oinia physical planning area council is responsible for the ami hal nimo do minimone mi in them ko sa.
This name is not important. How look over that?
Minimum and Andy field no hebori. I was not even born, but I know the history of this field. I know. And Arabia or land more government doesn't own this. This is owned by the youths of Basse. This is not owned by the government or any area council. The area council doesn't own this field. This field was given to the Basse people through my grandfather in UK, Ahmad Jaw. Baba Kayoro Chame, Ala Idrissa Cham. Oui, mo, I told him so. Yeah, he told, so tomorrow you are on Mansajanka, some vini com pietebe, some vina ni com pietebe. But they don't know the football field more. Ya ndara to what really makala sopo. Be sopi on field. On field kono woniri. That belongs to our land. Don't GPMB. I can tell you. I can tell you one time. Ala jero chami fote mako physical planning. That same man was there. They were trying to talk about something. Pao Yeltinanimo a lease of 99 years of GGC, Gambia Ground Corporation. That land was not bought. It was borrowed to the Gambia government. This land belongs to me still now. So when so really na hand them in the GGC or immodo. It is leased for 99 years. And still now they're just there. You know, so there are people they are not there to fight for land or whatsoever.
Somebody was trying to help you. Ablay. Angola. Ablay Jalo. Me and teach.
Something like that. From nowhere, I stopped that. I was so pissed after Misiki after that. Yeah, I have something to run in the combos. Me base he combo. What is spend a little time. But then when this was on FOB, your brothers saying, you know, can be MSK, Kurtukata, a lot of people Kotoji healthy. What did you know me? And you know what the way that all FOB know what happened? I will tell you, it's also very funny. Coming, Rodman, Omar Nyang, Boy, Mary Bailo, you know, a few Alaji Sise, Mama Antineo, So a few people that don't football go Alaji only organize this Norandini. Now it and Yaman foot at the basse. Boy Kurang ala at the basse boy, what a bana boy and what then attack Jammy boy in the boy, one Kurang. So Konime wanted to organize for him. On German, that Rodman, do you know 190 white one automatic? Or the one lamp pick, may I see. Maybe don't we know Baby Junior may dar, Alice in June. You may dar go home, Baby Junior may yako MSK. Nime yari MSK. MSK fat me what the organized boy, you fat me do money. Me only try, may you oga. Don't oga in the
oga, you mean the former president?
President. So may you the former president, no? Yeah, Jamme. So, he is working on the electricity. Many money angai way direct kurang wala fif and okay bang hayat da ko bakunda kurai. Only we are working on that. We will make sure that it will stay. So after that, lot of people don't know, but because of that participation, kurang no time base ha problem imoy kadi manda konto problem imino. We were having the best generator. No time ko comme na be wulla no kurang so me ko na base wulla da no kurang. The only time base wulla no kurang so time dia petrol gasi.
So
but it was unification was there. So the only problem we have is like I said, to move this town, we have to move this political thing, different thing, kind of move it aside.
It is your take that politics what they contribute, what they divide our community.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Politics.
How?
And so we are politics. And the people, they only fail to understand that politics come and go. And we see people that end with a family because of they're in a different party.
Yeah.
We don't need to disclose them, but they're in different parties. Or another party, other party, you just don't have, you just ignore them. Politics, you come to someone's home and what a brutal kurtu. You don't see that in the West here. You don't see that in other places.
I don't think that was also there when we were younger.
We never had that.
By the time of the First Republic, that was.
We never had that. We never had that.
Don't you think? Don't you think that was the system that the former regime was doing, divide and rule?
The former regime, the people started dividing and ruling themselves.
But and the idea, this is the idea of I think from the former people, because they knew Basse was a stronghold of the former PPP regime, because we had our uncles, our brothers.
Ai sutawi ari ya jamme time 1996 election. Don't even talk about it. Usain Dabo winning no boy, but then miss gila dundondong yawtirimo. No, Casino. On that one was the only chance.
Adama bit of bro Dabon, Adama Julius. Oyna Milando Mambudi di Yajame Okon in Basse Health Center.
Arani minimo ko mikaw mako mama ko bama ko mama. Ofala mi halna mo konto.
Yoni hala ko mbudi do landi mading. Answer to the kid. Mingo ko bit randi what I mo defend. So Mimba ko mama. Mingo mikaw mako. No problem. Johnny, he mentioned this money. Which money is he talking about?
Yeah. This was the monies. My time on Meyano Yajame occupant 20,000. And this 20,000 was not touched. This 20,000 was there, and we intended to fence the field, but it was not enough for 20,000 to do that. So we went round. Marseille, all these shops, whoever, football fan. You see people who okay 10 bags of cement. Okay 20. Okay 5. Okay 1.
Why what different feeling after that?
Opposite modern, then galle one the opposite modern dong. But no tap to the block. Block then ko galle baba adama they won't know.
Yeah.
So, but then I did not find out how what was the on the block in the secretary, because like we know defense the filo. Maybe the people who were voluntarily free of charge. What I think so. We have more than 20 Mason GRB. Go for. E demen ko fino mani yano ha wanda ko 4 course kako 5 course from ko taku kona dama galle mon don taku dama galle mon do ha to the other end me yehile me minino dum ha woddi so jeki jeki rek a problem in me from nowhere everything has to stop
because physical planning they thought they own the property.
yeah they thought they own the property. That was the time I told this man that he's lying. He don't know, he don't even know how comes this feel. Then I told him go and ask history.
Let me ask you another youth property property that I saw, went down in Basse. We learn know about the current youth center. Ono found Safran. By the time of the Safra, that place was constructed and it was up to standard. But recently, I learned to know that place is like high level too. Go know what is the Go know any problem. What is the problem?
And the management can know what the important.
Management. Who is managing that place? Is that not under the area council?
Yeah, it's under the area council, but under the youth. It's a youth center. So the youth chairman has to organize and collect funds for that and put it in the youth account or whatsoever. And this doesn't even start happening from this present youth community or whatsoever. This have been running.
I remember when we were there during our school days. Yeah, on time.
It was handled.
You people like. What they draw on court.
Yeah.
Basket court. With the help of brother-in-law, Jamba. Why you people were like on time on boys Yelieng, Adramaning, Suleiman Gonmaning, and all those people? Why you people were so organized to keep that property?
Because my head tintono kotoji. Me andama hondo ay brother-in-law Jang. O nare no lan time o hebu no time god o no bana no hawi nan ki hale bi hawma lan la ko def ki o men da ko watta after me wona very very close good friends because me jaban no kotoji din Jam was the first guy who maintained that court from his own monies ko post mako or what he maintenance so other balls encourage me a combo, me a ball, a second and a good one, I will buy it, and I will not buy it only for myself. I will buy that ball and bring it for all of us. So as a community. As a community. So you
believe that you believed that the community by then.
It's super 100% good.
How you people were this youth manship that I
a full team, more than 20 of us.
Somebody's trying a listener who doesn't understand Pula want us to speak to English. She's a Gambian.
Yeah, we will mix. We will mix both. We'll mix.
Okay.
When we used to your brother-in-law Jang, whereby you have more than 30 of these youths, he will be like organizing, like having basketball videos. He has a big screen. Sometimes if we are more than 30, we don't fit in his sitting room. We go to the video club.
JVC.
Yeah. We'll be brewing attire. The other side, all the doors and everything will be open. We'll be brewing attire, sitting down. If you come in, you're not a basketball player. When I'm a boy, I have my basketball people here. It's their time. So you have people. One Mokalanu, everyone is trying to sacrifice the little that you have. But now nobody is ready to sacrifice the little that you have. You just want to put it inside your pocket and forget that there are others who don't even know or who don't even have the chance to provide it for themselves. And this was the problem.
Well, you know, you are talking about people who who individually and collectively try to come together to
Yeah,
make things happen for everybody. Are
yeah,
you mentioned about, I don't know, your uncle or your grandfather, Mr. Jao,
yeah.
Ahmad,
I'm
the
a,
one who stood to see. I was listening, I don't know, an audio when he
yeah,
was narrating how they started the Nawetan in Basse
yeah,
when there was no football teams in Basse. There was nothing like that. He was
yeah,
narrating how he with his friends,
yeah.
his good friends and people that he know around him, they to dedicate themselves to see that they start something that to engage the youths and for the people of Basse and URR to get their own place and own tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And you imagine by then how me and you, when we grow up,
Yeah,
the ambience that the dedication and the willingness to
yeah.
sacrifice time and effort to bring something for their community, what that generates, you know you
That
know
was, like I said, bro, that was moving for so long. And like I said, um, uh, even after we have some generous people, I cannot say I'll be providing all the time. I cannot thank myself, or I cannot be like promoting myself, or yeah, saying I did that or did that. But at times, if I go to the city, I saw a ball, I bring it. I would buy that ball, I'll bring it back to Basse. That ball, the moment the ball reaches the lawn, is the last day I will see the ball. But any day I come to the lawn, I will see the ball, and I will play.
but I will come back to this statement, like ko brother Oskuru Baliko no video con about collective like responsibility.
Yeah,
Don't you think like our community now, they are not working collectively for
yeah,
the benefit of our community? Don't you think there is a problem of community development, like community commitment to community, like
yeah,
sense of belonging, like
yeah,
our brothers before, our forefathers, how
yeah.
they used to unite, on a common goal, like to see things happen for their communities, because
Welcome,
like
Achimoka, let me give you a simple example. If you have to, remember properly when we were young, when we were very young and the stuff like that,
mm,
you hardly see. You can get into your house. From Dabo, you can go to your home. You can move from your home.
yes,
You get into
Hassan, you
Musa.
can call. You have my number. You call.
You can move from Musa Paikung's home and get into Chamkunda.
Mm.
Into Cham, I have a time of being one in here. I have a collective mon da halde on time, even after all, sir, even still now, you just have few, but you don't have but those people, the people like damaging, what others are trying to do is more than what we have. So if you have few people who are trying to bring, things together, that they want to help, but then you see like, okay, three or four people or 10 people are trying to do this, and you see 20 people are trying to obstruct them. Where would that go? Nowhere.
So
So this
and
is
I
the
think,
problem.
but you
The
you
only
think,
way we can move forward, bro, is like we have to change our mindset.
but bangsa video politics, because on time the PPP, the NPP, me and down no time on time. We have used to
Yeah,
have the people. We used to
yeah,
have this the major Sirif Divas party used to be strong in our area. The PPP
yeah.
was there. Even Basarians, we have big names in the party who were there. So okay, Asan, what let us send Lincoln, no problem. So you see, what I'm saying here is the collective, the one for the in a plural, the sense of belonging.
Yeah,
Because and you gave an example here. You said when you go to the combos, yeah, When you go to the combos, you saw a basketball, and you want one. You only need one, but you think, no, I don't have to buy one. I buy two. I give one to the Hassan is calling. Let me and now Hassan follow the contribute. Modi Hassan. Yarawa. You are on air, you know. Let me do that. Let me do that. That will be better. No problem. I will do that. I will send you the link. Hey boy, Johnny, Hassan no follow or add on to some things that we are talking because we are talking about home. Sandari on sa ben ko be on no what halde ko anko wonta halde do ko Sandari kadi boy anana
yeah.
So Sandari anko wonta wide do ko is, you know, is collectively people, the sense of belonging, like people are trying to you know, to carry the community along with you. You know, it's not like you know, the individualism, like Sandari want other people, like won't know what they who were responsible to for those facilities, even though they were not like international or standard level. But they make sure they give 100% to the community. You know, they make sure those things happens. Whatever is for the community, they see it that like it belongs to them. You know, and they make sure that, you know, nobody I remember like Sandari one high level ko what ano fence corket no kirinting Sandari like the like of Musa Barka, you know. Musa Barka boy misikano be yoba no be yoba mo budi mako be yoba no mo kalis hako kono Musa Barka make sure, you know, those kirintings I go to wujata din kirinting, you know. You know, so like other people, like you name those people, you have big names in by then our elders before who make sure that things happen like they have to be. So and in immediately development for the arte kosare our day you know the time Yaya Jammeh hebani PG. No, that is not true, you know. That is not true because there were Andy, you cannot say that because time Yaya Jammeh, we had things in Basse. Mimi what I know the Yaya Jammeh what any PG Basse. I cannot say that because we have light, we have our street light, we have water, you know, street water things. We have the Basse high level, you know, being fence and you know, being fence and maybe our Bassarians who lobby for it, you know, the Basse youth center, it was up to standard, you know, because our youth the sport committee of Basse, they lobby that they host this international national and international competition so that they will have the fundings to bring these things to Basse, like, you know.
Let me tell you one thing about this basketball thing that we played in the combos. Jam time mako many time I mean group amount Goldman, Masa, Yeli, Rodman, Saba, Touriseng, you know, you name the boys, you know, Alaji Muya, you know, you name, you know.
Yeah, Alaji from Mansajang.
Yeah. Alaji Muya and all those people, you know, Papa Njai, Jamal Masborn, you know. Yeah. So you name it. Guess what? Godman, so time on that, he knows. Boy, may have finals, regional competition, may have finals. Everybody is sitting down. The Woodjimen daylight. Kono come heavy don't go. I do money heban. Impulse the entire youth center on the income men jail. Yeah, no. Impulse the men jail no, you won't know the youth center. But the project, and go I mean God in his adari basically anything when he that hore made anyway. Because most of these projects are given to Basset people.
You are echoing the same, Andy. This is so it is
so. This stadium project was given by Basarian, Sayo Jallo.
Oh,
yeah.
He was the minister. He was the minister by then.
He was the minister by then. But this stadium was in a mess. Nobody knows.
Asan Jaite Atiko studio. Achimi wadamo in. Nenen konu wadu record. Asan Jaite, welcome.
Yeah.
Boy Kereka pilot.
Jarama Broker, Jarama Mix Master. No, mi parani ko politique ono arde Gambia ko tak mi parani mo joni ha be dabi earphone. Mi parani URL fe do yido on bo kala fala arde territoire me nyamete.
Ko dum mi da pari ono idon pari Asan I don't know mi ko wadai no engage brother Touré anani maybe that inspire you to come and say a word.
Yeah, ko don't me fala ko gila mewdo side youth leading a basse a high level on. Kodo because at the moment we are working towards revamping high level, put men at the high level back to his glory. So me and the phone till first lady ari not on Johnny men tough.
Yeah.
Kono on top no at the hala buito, because the people who are handling it, nobody knows them in terms of sports. So kono be follow that advantage of their closeness with the first lady. Even though first lady had do in a good faith, ne kanko ko mowa base o fala up the use of base something be follow do what the hijack. So many found with Oskrubali Germany. Me wadi mobilize boys out them pour men on a high level. Kono one issue me heavy though because last week I contact him what he calls specifically because of when you talked about youths, Os Hali Gilabel on high level tongue for people volunteered. And so all volunteer couldn't make what me hebani found with the youths of Basse. Imagine last week men Hali prove the Adanjare. Me wala me sore cement si be atinjari bu me sore cement pour me wada tuman honno fence filon as a starter, right? Ko guess ko hambe ari allu hare kulari e gambisara.
Yeah.
Basinabe use of Basse from T Johnson to Angal Futa to Layout to Mas Palmas, none of them turn out.
Whoa. This is the problem.
That is just heartbreaking, man. And you are Gambisara. Imagine Gambisara.
Yeah.
Ko gele be bini Gambisara be ari ha Basse na be aran. Even including my boys T Johnson. The excuse they gave was heavy match Damfa Kunda. Kono we sort that out. They said they apologize. Next time they're gonna come. Kono like Purhal Gol ko Usain Halda Kong. That's our problem is right. Many use demanding for some reason always be Jonah Bao. Ha himba iwadula ara wada hijack everything in Basse. They don't want a complaint.
They put on a complaint. Thank you.
I asan konda alde dokong. Last time they said this boy who is now the Secretary General of I don't know what the Football Federation in Basse, the secretary, Abraham? This boy Abraham Barry. He said the same thing. Ko hala dokong ohali dum do on this platform. He said only boys abe sukabe Basse nabe Basse Santasu or sitting on the sidelines. What we call point fingers.
Yeah.
Tebe pare anko wonda wide do ko wono o community development mo wonda project mo FOB ono FOB and or others you are doing. Dum wona ono wadata dum benefit an awat an
No,
dudi ma ya hay
do wona FOB de. Don't why wona FOB de. Don't ko menen like base. Kono FOB a BDI as associations will chip in financially. Whoever want to chip in. This is us, meaning because me and us, we all have the same passion. Sports, meaning high level, mentally high level. Meaning I made my name in high level. Hombokala Adilan Basse, you know, football be Andila. You know, so high level be Andila. Right? So it's so disheartening. Yeah, high level, tower high level is dying. This place has given us a lot of glory, you know. This place has given us life.
Asan fadu wala ma arandi go time on no mahando on time me yano ha me in me want volunteer time MSK me road man. A lot of these people, you know, we came out. A lot of people join us from nowhere. But believe me, Asan ha hande I cannot tell you honto on problem imori. Yeah, baby. I cannot tell you honto on problem imori. How project what is stop? I cannot tell you. Project
but Asan
from no reason because of someone from nowhere. No what arandi ko vida ko enen ko tampini engo so what no feuna what no bon ni dolba sinkan dolba sareka ni dolba sinkan dolba sareka awodin ko len te jamfan
ntitadla
Mariamira, is that not the same problem men sotota kabring wo project o nata pro mini stadium oro wala tin intel nga miss atata one day
asane bil fojam about this mini stadium project oni muna how come on, you don't know nothing about sports. You just know how to watch football and argue with football. You don't even know what is it. You just came up from nowhere because you just want to carry names. And no person don't go any problem many. And you're to sideline on them. The football what the nonsense is. Here someone is looking for a name for no reason. And then the got to be more definitely. Why are you talking? Why are you not talking?
I also couldn't Taki Feondo. I'm speaking to a lot of youths in URR. Meanwhile, URR, this is our chance. The chance song is to develop URR and Gambia at large. That is why we need to be concerned more. Right? We are concerned about the entire Gambia.
Boy, Majidi yang wana football wana da pelade ko kung football.
Ye jido Majidi anda tus. Na mo ko kung fu. No, ko Sada Njai mota terrorize dum. Sada mota terrorize dum. No, kono with all honesty, usually me nabe andi usenu halido hala go to win ko politics. That is the truth. Politics, I be hombe what all nonsense for base. They hide behind politics. Because last time, the same people would know side jamme. Going with right insulting anybody who was in the coalition team. Gila Adama Barrow winning, they all now jump to Adama and want to hijack the youths. But no, they are only there for themselves. So what I told the youth is, or what I told the sideline, or what I told the sideline, or what I expect, everything will be done for you. You have to be involved. And here is how you need to be involved. Is, you know, we need to come together and speak with one voice. We speak with one voice. I swear, I need together. They are in for something. They before they what they before they jump to the Kobe Meaning, I will not sit inside the hand the some people. Gila won no paikung. Ha Johnny mere me mauni. Ha Johnny mere on stage maluda. We can also take decisions for ourselves. But the same people are deciding for us.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
It's really nonsense.
That is even negligence of duty.
Be himbe honnun kala aduda base. Sa rewrani wo kambe dore mo hijack be wada mo sabote haadu yata tust. Te honnun kala jonda be yeyamo.
But Asan, Ansi Kuda, what boy, you are also you can come in this. I'll tell you, Amira, munemu problem. What is the problem of our people, especially now, those who are here, or those who are there now? What is the problem? What is the problem of the mindset?
Mindset on a laziness. You know, I sa inni ajatata ko woni ko ba. You always want people to come and spoon feed you, right?
Yeah.
People always come and spoon feed you. I was talking to this guy the other day. Mihalimo fi base. When wana bonni basete. Because I got to konosi ari gallema. Awoni konosi wadi pelite gallema rek andi ko njati do hebito.
Yeah.
When so hebi sekere gallemo no yalta yasi. And there is one idiot ko gallemo hombonda on woni njati ko don on won mo jonde sekere. So baseka ko ni. Last time somebody said when Baba Jeng, imagine Baba Jeng. Baba Jeng wanna base najo. Baba Jeng badamo base health center pro order to manage. Base health center was flourishing kila Baba Jeng won noto. According to this guy. When he base nabe tiji asile habe iti Baba Jeng tong belal mu Bansang. Look, Bansang now is the best hospital.
Yeah, I was saying.
So
I hear that audio from one brother.
Billahi.
When we have something, anytime someone is brought in if he or she want to be strict, I can fully remember there was also one young man from, I don't know, he was managing for Soma area council or Kuntaur, I don't know which area council, and he did very good job. He doesn't care if he is from that region or not. But this guy was brought in Basse. Boy, if you close work, you know, working materials, you leave it at the office. Even he himself. Go forward what he kidnapped, forward what he pinny. Yeah, Maudo. What the soccer they feel Janima?
Yeah. You know I know.
Can you imagine? Me adu minimum. Some neck of Jara Soma me won no yade. I have my office car, 4x4, Toyota Hilux. Mary minimum anyway. I want to go, but I want to take some youth. It's free of charge. Or really okay, I will see if there is something in the youth box that you will buy petrol. No, I will do it. No, there are funds for the youths that we will give you petrol for that. Maybe if I come back, then if I'm going back, that doesn't concern me. I know there is fuel for this project. So you wait, let me negotiate. Ondari, the what you calculate, or will 100 liters. But then I want to run some of the activities. Come like suppose I mean no, that is free. I will do that. And then when I cast a Johnny Lande, ko coupon be Johnny Lande, mi am fuel. Mi fuel. Miari. And when I was going for these boys back again, o John Nankari fuel.
I know this is not brothers even the one no.
No,
I have do. He said they will take that 100 liter. The one about they expect you to do it, and then they take the name, the good name. They just the glory.
Yeah.
You know, that's just mean.
Because last time it was on the media that Basarians were taking the fuel that was meant for the electricity generator and selling it outside. And that while Base is going into darkness. That is, what do you say to that?
No, Andy, dunko plain guje the broad daylight. Dunko sache. Beng ko makadi before no benabude be amere moya. You know, kono what did they do? Ben fo benogolla joni. They are all walking back. They are all back in Nawek benogolla.
Yeah.
They all walking.
Asan, I only don't know, maybe it's now late, but I want to ask you this question. I am Milandika Nomadung first when we had our conversation, maybe 2 times and so. But I will say this, Milando again.
Yeah.
What is the way forward?
Anyway, Bingo Vima correct before. Convima can way forward. This segregation, carry kodo in me, carry koto in me. We have to change our mindset. We have to focus. For the region, Mokala Acha we the coming. We ko NNJ. Achu we the kundo, wala beda ko jama on J kon etta dunga wala dun ko anj. Do you think you are not developing the region? Instead, you are blocking other people to get what they should get. Bamba baji foti actude all these sort of problems, create problems between the youths. Kusuka pem foti what the wise up. Come no asan wiri ni we are men one night on fence filong. Men follow what they bring back to how it was before. Before Demba a part of immoral 20-30 kilometers from nowhere from other places, and no kinemada. I got to be Jonah. Joseph Endo no Ari have to fight in a Nari Kotoji Warini. We have to change our mindset.
Sorry, Landomaru. Do you think that leadership problem Kadino Tong and their base? We lack good leaders. Because Asan enen hauti jamano. When we were younger, our leaders, our elder brothers, they could bring us all out when they need us.
Yeah, Ali Gongo Brokar. And the thing is, foundation. Foundation is very important in that everything you do it.
Yeah.
Right? I open a heavy good foundation.
Yeah.
Kono dlaji go be kadi hebani good foundation. Te ko wida go liwe sipon ko foundation no woni. Menen base men arsikaki e leader jandina yawtino from area council andi kadi sa indi kadi base ko beari ton bonni ton. Me sometimes I don't buy that argument because sandari menen without naming names, or even if I have to name names, ko be woni no area council, right?
Yeah.
So maybe Uncle SB has been in area council. How many MP, right? Heba Carlos Manekunda only no area council. How you area council? So I maybe these last two LGOs they want to allow Basenabe, right? Because time me when homba me SB me Carlos, right?
But those people they did something in Base by then.
It's not about you cannot be in that office without doing anything. What they should have done more is what we are saying today.
Like creating the leadership vacuum that we have.
The thing is, and the area council, area council has a goal lantong and the honor yard. I will just give you one example, Tony, right? Koboya Abdullah, Abdullah Kanko.
Okay, Msikaino ko Keba. Msikaino ko Uncle Keba.
Go Abdullah. And the one thing is many area council. Area council on time. Imagine, Basenon Jandi for any can make $2,600 is what to collect a day. This was before this current administration, right? You know, for the administration, Mabeari, they had to put those people on to leave. They had to work. Guess what? Bengira Ari, 7,000 what to collect. I the difference between 2,600 and 7,000, right? So Johnny, this cannot be. So they have to leave those people there for like 2 months. When they are one off, every day, they are below 7,000, but not on the high 8,000. But no, this is not right. So now, when I be the Hombe not on before. New people, the 7,000, run. Guess what? And all those people who were in this market,
Ahmad Balde is our badge mate. You know him from Giroba Kunda in UK. Only one the money.
UK. Is part of the problem in Basel.
Only area council is part of the problem in Basel.
No, they are the main problem. It's not that they are the part of the problem. They are the main problem. Come down the
Asan actually one you had to a point, and you are paying your tax. Where are those monies coming into area council? You to a point like every pump you want to go coin, you have to pay $1 before you get a water.
But
those are the questions that people need to ask of area council. Those are the things that people need to ask area council.
Yeah, not to a point. Yeah, not to a point. APC. Mama yalla yurmo ya fomo. Mama. Dum gila bare de fuddi alo ni ore pompe mo isto modo. No jadi. Oni do hay do mbudu do ore na won ladde. Te benen chabi pompe galla me wonay no. Paw ni won tato. Benen chabi me da on dula kono won tako gal.
So sikuda.
Even 7,000.
Do you people think our community know?
APC.
Do you think the community know the responsibility of the area council? Do you think Sikuda community or no andi dum boy? Street ball. Monta won street ball. Aye do street ball 3, 4, 5, 6. Ko aye ko joma galle sa wiyata ko marché soda street ball. Not the electrician. Just number $50 monta me o street ball. The area council is sitting down. Where are those funds going?
Exactly. Andy Walker, do you think Andy your responsible area council? Andy 25-30 years ago, time Babaji Mendi, maybe when Andy on time it was a close net community, right?
Yeah.
Ko menen joni menen jamano men joni. Si menen men jabi dum continue. Kala ko folta men. Because menen Andy, you know, me I know, Usainu knows, and people in Basse they know.
Yeah.
So what should we do things like this? We speak out, and people who are at home also they dare to ask the questions.
Wakal me alama ala goto. I Basse, hand and I was speaking to someone. Kola halande konsa I was scared. Not that well astagfirullah, I wasn't scared. Cause I was like bit thinking, wow.
Yeah,
let's just give you example. Fi Juma, right?
Yeah.
When did I start talking about the Juma? When I was September though? Or August though? Because I saw somebody went to Juma pour Julugol Duma Idi, Moboni ko Laba, Oni Kanko Idi, no, everything was nice, everybody was colorful, Fono Boni ko Laba. Because the only disappointing thing is going to be Jodi Tono Tuni because Juma on Paran.
Yeah, it's true.
I felt so embarrassed. I felt so much like wow. So Julde Makone, this is the bit that that is the best moment. Borna Kolaba, yeah, friends Jimading, what on the hawk, you enjoy Julu Golong, Aragalle, Sauti Gale Kadunko Yamugol, and the what physical magic, the Rari, what the dog. Guess what?
Yeah.
This guy is telling me, the reason why Juma on Parani is because of people in foot yenu the Hamirija or people in the Hamirija internet. Don't come.
Yeah.
Because coming when it start on what I go homeboy honto asani yeni Hamirija or honto gotosa. Go internet yeni Hamirija and don't go excuse. So I go people say what they peddle all false information. Nesai Juma on Parani, this is now going to be the main reason of why Juma on Parata, because John Himbe Futi Halde. So Sawadi Kas, right?
Okay, Asan, it's good that Andy and Arido. Andy, I was respecting your point that by then you didn't want to go further about this topic. People have been engaging me to engage you about the Juma.
No, I'm not going to talk about the Juma Johnny. No, the reason why I brought this is
I'm not also going to talk about the Juma. We will be talking about the community.
Exactly, the double standard and
no, for example,
I'm suggesting one thing. Because most of our viewers might not be like because it's kind of a little bit late, although it's weekends. But I'm suggesting if it is possible, we do it on Friday or Saturday next weekend. You have Asen, you bring me in if you don't have any other program. If you don't have any other schedule.
I can, if you people want to have the program.
Yeah, so you can.
I will make that our program.
Yeah, you can
have time. And Asan go busy, man.
Because the discussion is getting more and more interesting.
No, I just wanted to come for 10 minutes, right? Kola andi mi fewndo mi sa memi Basse rek.
Andi Basse
Ay sa memi Basse rek alam faydo.
I sa memi Basse if I Kaltin want to come in. Kaltin want to come and say a word. I will give him the chance to come and say a word. And then
No, maybe I tell about next week. Let's discuss the workers. I'll party next week, because fewndo me the holiday.
Yeah,
Holiday next weekend.
So I already accept us. But
Next week Saturday, yeah.
Next week Saturday.
No problem.
Next week Saturday,
part 2. We talk about.
Yeah.
Which time is good for you, Hassan?
Anytime after Kiki direct. I need like comment time me wata waya suka be wata and disturb ara wali.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock unko 7 o'clock more on.
No, hey. What 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock unko 8 o'clock more on.
Hey.
8 o'clock more on, menen unko 9 o'clock ame.
Okay.
Yeah. Os ada be nguma os wayno be nguma ba wachana ba susare mi ala dum on radio.
I am more busy when they even they come go be matuga bi mo de bati bu gole be yindulante be
I will go bari
Kaltin comment. Okay, Hassan. We agree.
Yes.
We agree
Next
also.
week. Next week me hala Basse.
Yeah.
Yo, if you want also I odo ko sulu do ni susa alde fi politique os sikki be fala mo habbude mais
ona fi mi hulu
nane woni do ala politique do non menen
fewndo ata halda hala Basse a halade politics because adandi menen fewndo ko Adama woni president. The fact that Adama is the president mean Basse Haisa Sali they want to support Adama Barrow. I don't know I want to support Adama Barrow.
Kaltin
okay, bye. Me
No. Stay. I want Hassan to stay. 5 minutes, please. Stay.
Okay.
You know, brothers and sisters, brother Mbemo be contona for be contona. Thank you for the conversation.
Yeah, man.
We must talk about it. That is Basse Area Council and Basse, the problem of Basse. Boy, until Basse, until we have everything. Let us speak now.
Kaltin, wait, Kaltin. No, Kaltin, we are challenging you to join the panel next week Saturday.
No, yes, I will come, but wait, let me just draft this 5 minutes.
No, join the panel next week Saturday.
Yes, I will join, but let me talk about this. What Os and Hassan is saying, please. Boy, Hassan knows. We have we all contribute in the Basse. We all know we all play football. We all know that there's people. We have people in Basse. Minister Kabin Jawara Taimo. We have Umar Sino Bay. Everybody. We must send them. Brother, it's time gone. Mugo mona keda Basse ni ko be kumala. Ika fole ko Basse ko ganyo mori. Ntol alinga problem mo. Alinga mori abula Basse. Munam a bebe la kansul ni ko be diamale ka fu kare ni na di diamata be falale be do kulale ni do this fact. And people get fear. It's what Hassan is saying. It's true, sometimes you get fear. My brother, this is the fact. And munam Basse ndole a bene soto malaw. We get everything, and now we have advantage because the president come from Basse. Let us use them to develop our city. Na brother. Let's
what you are saying is true. When I remember in 2016, there was collective agreement between our Bassarians brothers that we have to use the moment. Hassan, maybe you know what I'm talking about on FOB. We have brothers who agreed this is the time that we lobby. We don't become politicians. We have to lobby for our people. You know why? Because we have people who, like the president is from URR. We have people who can connect to the president directly. So it's
not about politics. It's not about politics. It's not about Cabo Barrow. Me, it doesn't matter. But Barrow come from Basse. Let me tell you this. Cabo, how phony I develop. I'm going to phony likely. No, they like they are smiling, they are voting for it because of their interest. No, brother, we have this chance now. We don't know which time are we going to have this time for 20 years again? 40 years? Are we
Ni asan kita president.
No. No, anyway, the only thing is left that we
Yalon boy, ila boy. No, ila boy lafta kila president. Factos.
No,
ila boy factos.
Next Saturday.
You are factos.
Boy, come.
Factos.
Saturday.
Factos will be worse than even Yaya Jammeh. Factos will be worse. Boy, factos will be more worse.
Boy, brothers, boy, Kaltin.
Yeah, but Bokar, for the Kone Halde Konga is very, very important, right?
No, this is it.
In as much as we want to hold area council, in as much as we want to hold area council accountable, we also as Basarians, right?
Yes.
As URR citizens, right? We have to use this moment. We have to use this moment to our advantage because Moro, if you go to Wuli, I saw the president crossing the river. I joined Bako. What try we are so they land Bako. Got 200,000 minutes of applause.
Yeah.
Bako, all of a sudden, Bako is now.
Jaka got them for be fui Johnny. Be what they go price might be increase.
Yeah, Johnny, I don't land because I'm not ready. That place is connected. Bawo toka de onno lawol bawo yawol pasamas that is connected. Lawol fatoto that is connected. Mo do men fala jot.
This is it.
Yeah.
Me hebi college suka de me sikani college.
Na baro inject. Our people supposed to inject baro. We see that baro na stadium do na bro.
It's good that we are having this conversation. Yalong Kalkin for the listing. Yalong what is important here is we as young Basarians, we are having this conversation, and we all agree that it is the time that we have to lobby for our people. You know, lobbying can come in all means. Either join the politicians, or you use your influence, you know, towards those in power or those who have money. You know, we can use all those things. It doesn't matter, and we are lucky that now all of you, as you people said, we have the president. He's our brother. We can say, listen, you are among us. We have this problem. Our hospital is not. It's not a hospital. It's a waste hole. We can say, listen, we have our Basse high level, our football grounds where our youths have to play. You know, to go and engage and have fun. We don't have those things. Please tell the Ministry of Youth and Sport, when there are funds for those, let them please consider us. You know, you go to the local government, you know, you say, listen, our roads are not good. You know, please, if there are funds for the local government on roads and all those things, use your influence to tell these people to consider us. That is not bad.
I repeat this to you. Our people are not doing nothing. Forget it.
So saying we come here Saturday. Next week Saturday, Kaltin.
They are developing Basse, our Basse people. When the Wuru Basse brought up in Basse, family, they will be no brother. They hold position. What do they do? Tell me. Oscar is right. Street light. A street light, the area council cannot even no brother is start. And Basse area council is the third area council in the Gambia. Biggest area council in the Gambia.
Yeah.
So, let me tell you, from Brikama, you have Banyu from Brikama is Basse.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Momo Yapos Basse is a millionaire.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
That's hot.
Within 5 years, he built a mansion in Banjul. Let us not fool each other.
But we have to talk about it. But Kaltin, the good thing is you are speaking out. You are speaking up. You are saying it. That is the most important thing. The important thing is you have to speak, and you have to encourage others to speak. To keep quiet is not the solution. Because you know what? If all those who know or those who think perfect are quiet, only those who are thinking wrong will be speaking.
We must use the president. I don't care. Base is 4. Yes. Yes, no brother, yes.
But this in the beginning, huh?
No. Let me tell you something. Ndebo baro subo femfenne kande. Aboda basele, I base develop. Finish. Now boda jelu men nindo nata. I don't care about it.
Bingo.
This is me. Yes.
Bingo.
This is it. He's from Base.
I agree.
Pole mba start la wolto. Mba start la woleto because yanta coming for galen ko. Huh? Yen politician oldi. Huh? They are all the same. Nimbaro boda JB minara next time. Same thing because I don't kata dani roke ya nati ya dimu longa na dulal develop. But guess what Usainu Dabo says? Usainu Dabo ne janne dunia benya ako basila development o manke priority. We wolu mansino. Billahi wolu mansino o teta te mansino.
I hear that.
Mansino.
That was disappointed. I hear that.
Basila development manke priority. Basila silo manke priority. Nde kabri wolu ngoka inkomfa ko paro. Mi halintara makam mita kapot manga duwa ala ma to je for next 10 years.
Ndega mo be we are come from Base. Nte ame European citizen. But na passport bala. Base mane kunda is there.
But wala be mbeta ba.
You understand? You know what I mean?
But that you will never change that.
Yes, no, I don't want to tell you, my brother. How about in Combo? We all have family in Combo, but now, brother, we must. Let's say Base hospital bonding. I was crying. I swear to whole Quran. I come from Base. It make me. I can't come on delay. If Ninga Barola Bridge I was happy. Wallahi billahi. I was happy. You know why?
Yeah.
It's benefit my people.
Yeah.
It's benefit my people. The market Obanda. My people are there. Alhamdulillah. This is the interest I'm supporting, but it's nothing. It's my interest.
No, President, Mansa. If you can put out interest because
opportunity to sign to use the president and that's I na bank I na la dokun. Na boda je. Do wala me menaka na dokun.
Let me rephrase that. That is not using the president. You go to Cote d'Ivoire. No. You go to Cote d'Ivoire. A president of a republic. He built a new city. He turned a city, a full city. He used and he make it a capital because he's from there. You understand? If I'm not against Yaya Jammeh build. I was not against Yaya Jammeh building Kanilai. No, I will never against Adama Barrow building Mankamankunda. That if he doesn't do that, that is selfish. We are saying, listen, this is where you come from. You understand? So you have charity begins at home. Angalele. You know. So Adama Barrow, we telling him, listen, telling him these are the things where you come from. This lacking there. He doing that. That is not like tribalist or sectionalism or no. We are just trying to let him see it is your time for you to use your influence to bring changes from where you belong.
Buakar, some people are asking, what time is it next week? How long time? I want to prepare for next week. Next week, who can I do? How can
That's Gambian time 8 o'clock. Gambian time 8 o'clock.
Okay. Gambian time 8 o'clock.
Gambian time 8 o'clock. We will be coming back here as Bas Area News. We will talk about area council. We will talk about all these divisions and all these things that we think it will be called.
Area council.
Our program next week. Our program next week. We name it the way forward. What is the way forward?
Basa Youth.
Yes.
Basa Youth. Or URR Youth.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Onjarama guys. I'll see you next week.
Boy, ne asan kala president soja rolon ne majiri to nyala bembe banan.
No no majiri nin koli fonsi wolle.
Boy, I will help you.
No majiri nin koli. No wolle la youth center. Youth center mbele ya animalle. Koli
bondije, but imagine in Noah, you can monkey dance those people, and Malle even. Malle ni
All right, guys, good night.
Okay, good night.
Yeah.
Os acu ang hang on os. Ang wama wat dem close river ang Allah wali ay brother arbe wat dem save. So os, what do you have to say? I Johnny part 2 on I what over my join because we did not even able to talk about all other things. So maybe basa rek but maybe ni
Yeah.
So maybe if everybody would like to talk about it.
Ko mi ma kore ama Mauro Bogar ani ko ting ko wondon ko mare waden yijiteng all this mindset mo people jidin jogi. About area council, if you want to talk about their problem, you will talk about it till tomorrow.
So Johnny, what do you agree? No, Johnny, what do you want? What area council next week Saturday? We talk about that because the way forward. I will thank you for your time. Tell my darling there, your wife. Tell us thank her for her indulgence, to accepting for our patient. I wish you a good night and a wonderful weekend. And I hope to see you. Yo. And then Halani German. We have to the German. What is your best? What is your favorite German word?
Lek mishamash.
Yeah. Mean Sumba is spill.
Sumba is spill. Example.
But Sumba is spill, boys. I mean, I know Sumba is spill. What I like? Sumba is spill. I like that word.
And I go to Lek Mishamash. Only fuck me or fuck me or something. Come like what you got to name, what you mistake me, what I got to
mean. I know, size. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I like the word Sumba is spill. That is I like that word. And it means example. And Sumba is spill. And if I translate it, I always used to have fun of it. But I wish you a wonderful night. Next Saturday again. Thank you for accepting and also proposing it. Next week Saturday, 9 o'clock European time. That is time 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock Gambia and UK for us and those in the Gambia.
Yeah.
I wish you a good night. That is the way forward next week.
Yeah, man.
I will play you also your song. No worry. Yo, hey brothers, that was interesting. That was interesting conversation. And you see, so memi base niye base madorong. So memi base rekara memi formal. So if you are doing anything about base, you are because base they love their hometown. Baserians love their hometown. You cannot change that. And we will be back here. These brothers want to talk about the problems about Basse. I will be back here next week Saturday. Colonel Bande. Yeah, iko serious. Engkau kababal. Lantere yung kasudo. Tunggu dahulu. Kuda woka itu. Rantere onko sudu. Yo, Jabulo. Aku mau kirim jendal kilo. Ada lagi ya. Jangan lagi. Jangan coba baik. No, coba rumah. No coba. Nih, di rumah kau coba ini. Jangan dong. Kau jadi di dalam itu. Ya. Kamu kau ini. Apa yang salah sama? Boleh. Ya, no le estamos. Os, voy a mutar con Os me guno lo voy. DJ Mama ya. Enggak pada tahu bos ya. Ketika ala tadu. Baik ko e walo dum. Tama. Yo, brothers and sisters, and Jam, have a wonderful evening. That was a very, very, very productive conversation. I thank everybody on phone jarama on no bedardeben. You know, I was having Mutaro, I was having Chief Mamaya on the show. That is O's Mixmaster. You know, what I learn Kanko Bangali all the time. If I am playing my reggae music, what I learn challenge, pillow, pintalali, pillow everywhere, something like that. That's why maybe Mohande I decide to to go back to Futa Jalo, to go back to Foladu. Like we in Basse we listen to our cultural musics and all other musics. So I wish you all a wonderful evening. Catch us next week Saturday, 8 o'clock Gambian time. That is also UK time. That is 9 o'clock European, Central European time. This brothers agrees to come back here next week, and the program is called The Youth of URR. What is the way forward? You are also invited, every one of you. If you have a say, join us next week Saturday on this platform, on the open conversation. Everybody have a voice. We will talk about it. We have to start the conversation, brothers and sisters. I wish you all a wonderful evening. Ciao, salut.